So I'm back with part 3. All right, the throne of David. Let's continue here. Let's pick it up here, Jeremiah 30 and 8. All right, the key point is at verse 9. All right, just give you a little more meat off the bone. All right, for it shall come to pass in that day, saith the Lord Yahweh of hosts, meaning of armies, as in the angels, people. All right, that's what you'll find out. You go into that word in the blue letter or the Bible concordance. That I will break his yoke off thy neck, and will burst thy bonds, all right? And strangers shall no more serve themselves of him, all right? So in other words, he's bringing us out of, Esau's clutches, out of his captivity, right? Much like he did, in ancient Egypt, Mizraim, okay? Verse 9, but they shall serve the Lord Yahweh, their God power. That's what God means, power, right? The Most High power. And David, their king, whom I will raise up unto them. See that? You understand, people? All right? And you do understand that, Peter, was the reincarnation of King David. Okay? If you didn't know that, people, all right? But again, that's not for everybody to see. That's not for everybody to come into the understanding. Okay, just like, John the Baptist was Elijah, come back in the regeneration, reincarnation. Same difference. Just like Yahweh Shai was King Melchizedek. Okay? You understand, people? All right? He was King Melchizedek. He was King Solomon. All right? And, ultimately he comes back as, Yahweh Shai to die for his people, as it says in Matthew 1:21. And he shall save his people. All right? Okay? Give me a minute here. Again, let's read the NLT version here in verse 9. For my people will serve the Lord, right? Yahweh Shai, their God power, and their king descendant from David, which is Yahweh Shai, right? So they shall serve the Lord, their God power, and their king descendant from David, which is Yahweh Shai. We've already proven that because I took you, to Revelations 22:16, all right? And the king will raise up for them. Okay? And the king I will raise up for them. All right? So, all right, I already took you to it, right? Give me a minute. What does it say again? And you see it in red lettering, so you know this is Yahweh Shai, right? I, Yahweh Shai, have sent my angel to testify unto you these things in the churches. Again, the churches represent the Israelites. All right, the Negro Latinos and the Americans, wherever we're scattered, whether into Corinth, Galatians, okay, America, we're scattered into the four corners of the earth, okay? And I am the root and the offspring of David and the bright and morning star. There you go, all right? Give me a minute. This is Ezekiel 34:23-24. And I will set up one shepherd over them, and he shall feed them, even my servant David. Hello. And he shall feed them, and he shall be their shepherd. And I, the Lord Yahweh, will be their God power, and my servant David, a prince among them, I, the Lord, have spoken it. There you go. Give me a minute. All right, this is Ezekiel chapter 37, people. And I say unto them, saith the Lord God power, behold, I will take the children of Israel, you Negro, Latinos, Native Americans, from among the heathen, where you're scattered, because you're scattered into the Gentile heathen nations, right? Whether they be gone, and I will gather them on every side and bring them into their own land. Hello. No, this is not talking about Edomites or those Amalekites posing as us out there in the corporate state of Israel. It's not talking about them. Okay, and the scriptures prove that, as well as circular history, people. All right? So, verse 22, and I will make them one nation. We're no longer going to be two nations, northern and southern kingdom. We're going to be one nation, one stick in the Lord's hand. As you read, if you start, from the top, and as you read down, it explains that, about the northern southern kingdom, becoming, one stick in the Lord's hand, all right, being one nation. So I will make them one nation in the land upon the mountains of Israel, and one king shall be a king to them all, and they shall be no more two nations. There you go. Neither shall they be divided into two kingdoms any more at all. Neither shall they defile themselves any more with their idols, with idolatry, people, nor with their detestable things, nor with any of their transgressions. All right, meaning, breaking the law. Transgression of the law is sin, meaning sinning. But I will save them out of all their dwelling places wherein they have sinned, and I will cleanse them, so shall they be my people, and I will be their God power. All right? You all see that? All right? See what it says here? The Davidic kingdom, right? You see that? David, my servant, shall be a king over them. Okay? And they all shall have one shepherd, and they shall also walk in my judgments and observe my statutes and do them. Again, you're going to have the law, statutes, and commandments placed into your inner parts, the new bodies. Okay, you're going to be the immortal God, kings and priests of the earth. That all starts with the elect. And they shall dwell in the land. All right, you know what? We'll end this here, and we'll pick this up in part 4 when we come right back. All right, Shalom.